welcome to our first ever broadcast. RBN, commentary wise, just got finished the anthem, and we are ready to play some RBC baseball. On the mound for Charlotte, we got AJ in the field. Got Woe at second, Felix Peep, the new acquisition at shortstop. Seems to be Ayus in left, Ash in center, and Bag in right. So it should be a pretty good defensive lineup for Bandits. I'll complain about my zone. All right. So earlier today we had Nas v Mac. Nas beat Mac 2-1. Very close game. Very good game. Honest. They're just about to get underway, and batting first for the Mountaineers, we have Xavier. Was exiled last season after alting on Quiz's account, so that was very interesting, you know. So we should be starting fairly soon. Kids want to start the game, you know what I'm saying. Or you literally okay. Bart, turn your mic off, bro. I still hear you. Please. All right, we're getting readies from the ump, hitter, and the ball, and we're off here at first pitch. Looks inside, ball 1-1-0. Gonna swing at that after going back in the box. He seems. Oh, never mind. Thought he lost his bat. All right, it's 1-1. Look low. 2-1. Xavier. Keaton's gonna call that a strike. 2-2. The head coach. Full count now. Next up, that might be that looks like a walk to me. It was low, so they're gonna have a runner on first here. If AJ seems to walk him, that looked pretty close. Next up, we're gonna have the newly traded for Caden, traded Felix Peep, who is right here in shortstop. He's a pretty good player, but has some activity issues. Gonna be in there for a 1 count. Oh. Gonna be 1-1 after a low ball. Looked low to me, but maybe in. All right, 2-1. He's gonna swing at that 2-2. That looked like it bounced before, but that could be a K. You know, never know. So we're gonna go full, and looks like it was at the plate. We're awaiting a call here, low again, so it's gonna be another walk. Not a great start for the Bandits. Next up, we have Flacco, who should be an auto out because he's wearing the incorrect jersey. But Flacco does what Flacco does, you know. He has the incorrect jersey, but seems they might shirt him. As they're struggling to shirt him, this is pretty funny. From the great ownership of Hi Josh. Not if you don't know your shirts, your team shirt ID is pretty concerning. Yeah, they just play ball, but
Hi.
well, hello, welcome to the broadcast. Yeah,
Nice.
last player fresh off of Fortnite.
Mm.
Start the count. Jay goes low again. He's having some trouble getting the ball into the zone. To swing here, so it's 1-1.
Who's pitching? I can't see it.
AJ, the bandit mask on. He looks disgusting. All right, 1-2. Thinks that's a K, but it's not because 3 strikes. But seemingly have some Wi-Fi issues, possibly.
Am I? Can you hear me on the stream?
Yeah, you're on the stream, bro.
What the fuck? I can't even hear me.
You're literally on the stream. I don't know because you're friends. But anyway, this may be a skip. I don't know if you can skip over. He's back. Okay.
Oh, there we go. I can hear myself now. What the fuck?
So it's a 1-2 count for Flacco. The play ball is called.
AJ as a
That's
pitcher last year.
that's meat. So it's gonna be a K.
AJ as a pitcher last year for Mac was like good because he could K people without a doubt.
Oh, obviously, yeah.
But here's the thing: his pitching. The only reason Mac had a good pitching rotation is because of you. Because every time they got the ball to center field, you would like
Nah, fam, no
Started
need to
with it.
self gas, bro. They were all routine plays.
They're easy.
Yeah, most of them were easy. He's just good at what he does, you know. Every pitcher needs to go crazy on strikeouts, but
Someone is on fire in the seats.
someone's on fire. That seems to be Rockefeller. All right. Who all was called? Josh swings at 2 straight.
But yeah, I was
I
playing Fortnite with my teams.
The drop bat on the second strike misses, and a ball was called after.
Charlotte
Pitch.
has
It's gonna be 2-2. Bro, can you shut up, man? I don't care about your Fortnite, man.
oh my.
So he hits it off the drop bat. Bounces in the right field. It's gonna be a tricky play, and he throws it into the dugout. So a run's going to score for Mountaineers. Pretty tough start for Charlotte. Nothing.
Ah crap.
So we have Admin Aviation, who apparently played back in the day, but I've literally never heard of him because
I think he did play like a long time ago. I think it was like
long
season
time ago, dude. I wasn't
a
around.
galaxy far, far away. But yeah,
Yeah, man.
I don't remember.
So it's gonna be 1-0 for WVM. Not a great start for Charlotte, but they should have that bounce back ability. That's what good teams do, and I think they're one of the best ones here. So
I mean, Nas did go losing 1-0. Did clutch up.
oh, okay, you did nothing that game. Stop. All right, first pitch
I mean, everyone could understand that the umping was not like
called strike.
good.
Gonna be a 1-1 count, bro. It was terrible, man.
It was decent. It was
I'm gonna get
alright.
I'm gonna get ejected from this.
From the stream.
Gonna be 1-2.
Ooh.
Swings at the third strike for a K. So it's not good. He resets. He resets in embarrassment. And next up
When
we
you
have
strike out.
I think this is Xavier. I don't know. I can't see names. Apologies, but
Yep, that's Xavier.
Xavier is up right now.
So runners at second and third.
So runners on second and third. Yes.
Who's Alex's alt?
Wait,
Hold on.
what?
There's someone in this call called Alex's. Oh wait, that's.
Oh, that's me. Yeah, that's me. All right, so that's gonna be 1-1 after he took the first pitch. Takes that. 2-1. Takes another ball. 3-1.
I'm assuming. Oh, I see it.
I looked in there. It's gonna be a full count.
Nice. Ooh.
That looked pretty. That's borderline. It could go either way. The calls he's currently getting, it could be a ball. selected on the appeal. Normally appeals go to the batter. Really depends. Walk on appeal. So going to not walk in a run. Admin
just
takes Caden's spot at third. So now the bases are loaded and Charlotte is in a tight position here, but I
it's in
think
a position they do not want to be in.
yeah, obviously. Well,
No one
I
wants to
think
be in this position.
I
Bases
think
loaded with 2 outs. This is something that if
some
AJ's a good pitcher, he can get his way out of this.
some weak contact here, maybe to center left, but the play ball is called. Swings at this, trying to do a little too much. We 0-1. Gonna be low, I'd say. Oh, it calls it a strike. Nah, fam. It's going to be
I love how
1-2.
Squeaker's wearing his West Virginia merch.
There's another ball looking like 2-2 is the count for Aiden.
Ooh, that was a weird
Next
one.
pitch, look, that was pretty weird. Them
That was a
being
very weird pitch.
off. No, it was a back, man. This is a ball that's going to be called a full count. Going to be a full count for. I think you need to challenge him here. That looked. I
Ooh.
really didn't see that. What do you think, Torn?
Hold on. I think that looked like a ball.
Like a ball, dude. If that's another walk, that's not good. Someone's saying someone walked. Apparently, I don't understand. So we're waiting the call from Keaton, taking his sweet time.
It did. I could. No one could. Oh, that. Ooh, that's a meat.
Going to call a K on Keaton, so they're gonna get out of this with just one runner allowed. That's pretty good work
Hey, that's
after a
pretty
bad
good.
start. Oh, we have the award-winning, the defending MVP for the ML last season, Ashlimer. How you say it? So we're awaiting WVM to take the field. Well, Caden's complaining, but anyway, in WVM's center field, can't see who's in center. That's the Xavier. So Xavier's in center, Rocco's in left, and Hi Josh seems to be in right. Admin short, and Caden is the pitcher. That's pretty surprising to me because I don't. The last time he pitched, the season was probably season 8 or LCS game 4. So we're awaiting a play ball call. And Dreadful Sleep and Keaton seem to be talking to each other for some reason instead of calling play ball. So it's going to be ball. Very low for a 1-0. Apologies. And around the mound, throw one. That looked a little closer, but I'd still say, okay, never mind. It's a swing. That's a good swing. It's
Foul
going to be
ball.
foul. So that's a good swing, but you just turned a little too. People are saying that was air. How?
That literally landed
I
foul right here.
Someone needs to get his eyes checked. All right,
That landed right
we're
here.
gonna replay this. Sponsored by
I need to watch this.
sponsored by Coastal Airlines. So we're gonna skip into here.
Hold on.
Okay, man. So we're currently clip. He hits it, bounced right there. Yes, that's very foul.
That is so
Really
foul.
rolled into the. So that call is pretty absurd. Literally, he takes a good swing at it. See it up here in the air. Bounces foul multiple times. It didn't even roll fair, and it just hit the side. So clearly a foul ball. It's clearly a foul ball. If that is not overturned, I am going to be fairly disappointed. Waiting again.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go talk to Keaton in the ump.
It's clearly foul. You're waiting a call, even though they're taking way too much time to make this call when you could just look at the stream. Never even rolled fair. It bounced twice in foul ground and then hit the sidewall and rolled back in. Even though you're recording, man, it's simple. You just look at the stream. But okay. So no, it's not. It's not showing the ability when you can literally see what's happening on the stream. We're still waiting. I'll show you guys. I'll show you guys this again. Clearly is foul right there. Didn't even start in. It's a good swing on this ball, and it's clearly bounce right there. Twice is 3 bounces on the foul. Josh picks it up and still has no play. So it's just a foul ball. I don't know what's so. That's the look in general. I'll pull this up. Looking at this real quick. It's very good quality. Oh. Oh. That's fair. Depends on the angle though. Who knows? The best is a fair ball. Okay. Guess. So it's gonna be a hit for the. It's gonna be a hit for Charlotte. 1 runner on first. AJ up here with bandit mask that is making him look foolish. So he's gonna step in here. He's looking to do some damage. They're a rundown. They could use a home run, but contact is your main priority here. You're trying to get that runner to third, and he resets off the mound. Okay, taking some time. Still waiting for this long review to come to an end. Well, it has come to. Takes a swing at that. It's hit. LS for some reason. I think I didn't really see. Probably an easy play for High Johnson center, but the count's going to be 1. Take a swing at that. It's going to be hit to Aviation. He's going to get a double play off of that. It's a great play from Admin Aviation at double play. Great pitch by Caden too to know how to get that. We're going to have, is this Jeff or is Ryu spilled? I'm pretty sure. Ryu's it's no play ball called. There's time called. Okay. So what Ash is going to say? Right, time in. He said nothing apparently. Okay. This pitch is going to be no. Second pitch is also low. I'd say. Oh, it's going to be the strike. I was pretty mad at that call. Good reason. It's hit to center. Be a routine play, and he's going to be out at 1. It's going to in the inning. 0 runs off of 1 hit. Apologies for that sneeze, you know. Going to be top 2. Jay's back on the hill for the Bandits after a pretty rocky first inning. Eventually. It's going to be pitched. It's going to be a ball. No. Going to take a big swing at that. It's going to be 1-1. That swing, but just no contact for it. That he's going to throw another strike, so it's going to be 1-2. He's on the ropes now. Flacco, who was on season 9 Mount Adams Knights, who got released after he wanted to stream the game more than play. That's going to be a strikeout for Flacco, but that's a pretty good at bat by him. A great location by the pitcher. Next up, we have High Josh, who is currently, I believe this is his first at bat. He was on West Virginia as a player last year, but decided to step up into ownership after Parker left for the SoCal Bullets. Going to be hit in the center. Ash takes it off the wall. Great read. Throw on to first is late. Pretty good read off the wall, but I have no clue how he was that fast to the bag. Some of these pitches AJ claims are bouncing in his bat. I have not been paying close attention to that, but I will. So Admin Aviation is now up. Should be swinging for the fences here because 1-0. I think this is a prime spot where you need to swing as hard as you can, try to get it over, really extend that lead. Going to be 0-2. That may be in there, but it's going to be called low by Keaton. So it's going to be 1-2, and he takes a swing at that. So that's going to be a strikeout. 1 out, 2 outs, my apologies, for the Bandits. Be play ball called. It's going to be 1-0 for Xavier, I believe. Going to pitch a second time. It's going to be another ball. So it's 2-0. I'd expect a strike here. AJ going to back up, but it's still going to be called a strike. Going to be thrown right into his bat. That looked pretty late. Be called fair. It's going to be out at 1. Apparently it wasn't LS, so it's now bottom 2. Going to have the king up now. had ownership of Alaska last season and decided to leave to play as a player. A lot of complaining in chat. It's pretty funny. All right. Going to be ball. No, going to be I think over his bat. My apologies. It was under. Going to swing at the next pitch following that under the bat pitch. Going to be 1-2. He's going to take a ball. It seems. It's going to be 2-2, and he swings at the 2-2 pitch. That is a strikeout. So it's going to be 1 out, and new acquisition is facing off against. Well, they actually were traded in the same trade. So trade was Felix Peep for Caden and a few picks, but this is a pretty good way to decide who won this deal. Maybe ball is called. It's going to be 1-0. It's going to be 2-0. After multiple low pitches, he jumps again, and it's still low, 3-0. And he's going to throw that right at his bat, fails to turn, and that should be an easy play for High Josh at center. But we're going to have 2 outs now, following that that good chance that was just capitalized on. And many of you are wondering, why does he catch the ball 5 studs away? No clue. It's very annoying. Something that was added, I think, when gloves were changed by Garrett. Maybe I have no clue though. I'm not sure. Going to throw after the 1-0. He throws a strike with it by Xavier, and he misses it. So it's going to be extras after it rolled into the dugout. So the Bandits are going to have a runner on 2. Undoubtedly their best hitter at the plate with Ash. Let's see what approach he takes here. Has to try not to do too much. Play ball is called by Keaton. First pitch is low. He's trying to do too much. You can't do that. You can't try to do that. You got to be patient and wait for your pitch. It's going to be low, 1-1. Die. It's going to be another low pitch to get it just a bit closer to the bat. He's going to take that. He's going to swing at that, and it's going to be fielded, and it's going to be magnet to the glove. He's out anyway. I'm pretty sure that is 3. The run shouldn't score because it was a force out at 1. So next up for the Mountaineers, we're going to have Caden. He's currently is currently 0 for 1 with a walk and a strikeout on his line. This has been a fairly uneventful game for the first 3 innings of gameplay. Play ball is called. It's going to be a strike. 0-1. Swinging at another low pitch. It seems 0-2. Going to be taken and for a ball. 2. That's a pretty borderline pitch, but Keaton will call it another ball. J pitches yet another borderline pitch after multiple other borderline pitches. I'm going to call it full count, and that looked a strikeout. Walked barely. Okay. So it's going to be one runner on first with 0 outs. And it's may be getting in trouble again here. Next up, we have Flacco, who is currently for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Not very good. He'll be looking to turn that around here. It's going to be a pinch runner at first. It's going to be Xavier for Caden, apparently still in the game. First pitch is low to Flacco, 1-0. He is having a tough time getting first pitch strikes. It's going to be hit off the wall by Ash. It's going to be a throw in a second, and Ball does not get it. It's going to be dead at 1-2. That is very unlucky. That should have been caught by the second baseman. It's just he got dug. Anyway, next batter up for the Mountaineers is Josh. It's currently 2 runners on with 1 out. 0 outs. My apologies. So they're in some pretty hot water here. Josh is going to be undoubtedly looking to move this runner on second up to third. Some more insurance runs. Teams are currently battling to face off against NAS in the finals of the Omaha tournament at Flyers Park. NAS won earlier today, 2-1 against Mac. Going to be hit off the barrel, but he doesn't swing. So it's going to be a 0-2 count with 1 stroke for NAS. Ball was called, and it's going to be try to draw bad. Good idea there, but it's not going to work out. So that's going to be the first out of this inning on strikeout by High Josh. Ball is called. Admin Aviation is currently up. He is hitting for 2 in this game with 2 strikeouts. Going to swing at the 1-1 pitch. It's going to be 1-2, and then a ball is called after. Looked in there, maybe inside. It's going to be 2-2. My apologies for those earlier calls that were incorrect. So, strikeout. So it's going to be 2 down. WVM is letting this chance get away from them. So now up for the Mountaineers is Lucky, who was on season 8 Omaha and last season played on Spartans. So pretty good player. He will be a pretty good pickup for them. Going to be the ball. He's going to call a ball on the first pitch, 1-0. Swings at the second pitch, 1-1. Going in after the 1-1, the ball was called, making it 2-1. Nice count for Lucky. That looked in there, so I assume it's going to be a 2-2 count. Waiting the pitch from AJ that looked like the same pitch that was called a strike earlier, but since it is 2-2, it will probably go full. Yes, I was correct. All right, full count, and the next pitch looks low, but that could be a strikeout. All right, so we're going to switch the innings. We're going to switch sides. Our WVM fails to capitalize on multiple hits. We are going to switch. Charlotte is now up, looking to come back after allowing run in the first inning. All things considered, Charlotte has to be happy of where they are after the effort they've shown this game, especially in the first inning. First pitch is going to be a ball. It's going to be 1-0. 1-0 count is followed up by a strike, possibly 1-1. Going to be a 1-2 count after the swing. Going to be over the bat, so it's going to be 2-2. Looking for a strikeout here, and he's going to get it on a bait pitch on AJ. That's not the result you were hoping for on that at bat. So now up, we currently have you spilled flickball commissioner. I'm pretty sure. So that's something to be proud of, I guess. Is currently for 1 this game. It's going to be hit off of his bat, a run, and he's going to be called NS after the throw was thrown the side of the glove and into the dugout. We have 1 out, 0-2 count, I believe. Going to jump once. Be another pitch that literally went right below his bat, but it was a curveball, so it dropped a little more. Going to be 1-2 count. He's going to swing at that. It's a strikeout. So going to be 2 outs now. Now up is Bag the King, who is currently, if you can remember correctly, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Looking to turn his day around here with this at bat. We're awaiting the play ball call from Keaton. Play ball is called. Going to be thrown right at his bat. Pretty weak contact. Admin Aviation fields. That's a nice play and a good out at 1. We're going to switch innings. Charlotte gets 0 hits in this inning and 0 runs. So WVM is now up after a pretty uneventful bottom frame. A pretty uneventful frame. Now up is Xavier, who is currently hitting 0 for 1 with 2 walks. So a good day for him so far. Just looking for some more contact. Maybe play ball called. Xavier looking to move up, moves back. That should be a strike. 0-1. Maybe hit right into the gap. That's going to be a pretty tricky play. There's no reach. He's going to be safe at 1. That's a good placement hit by Xavier. So now we have Aiden, who has been having a pretty good day on the mound, holding a shutout in 4 innings against a very good Bandits team. He's going to fall into a quick 0-2 count. He could get those 2 pitches back. He tries to drop that. The third, he swung, but it's called a ball. Should be he swung. He swung, so that should be okay. So that's going to be 1 out for the Bandits in this inning. That's okay. It's going to be 1-2. My apologies, but it didn't matter anyway, as he struck out for the 2nd time in that at bat. Next up is Flacco, who's having a pretty good day. Currently hitting for 3 with 2 strikeouts. My bad. It's an okay day, I guess. Looking to hit a home run here. Power. I don't know where that ball went. It bounces off the wall at second, but he seems safe at second. Even if it was yellow, it wouldn't be a home run anymore. I will show you guys this play real quick. Apologies. One thing. Going to be a replay here. but apparently bounced off the wall. I didn't get this in the frame. Rolled back to Felix Pete, and he went to the base. He never tagged the base or tagged the runner, so I believe this is a safe call. I'll show this to you guys again.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, welcome back, Chris. I mean Spartan. My fault.
Thank you for linking my name out to the public.
Nah, bro. He literally says Ash says it on the stream all the time, man. Everybody
I
knows your
understand.
name.
But I didn't
Everybody
think
knows
you'll
your
follow
name.
his ways.
Bro, it was a mistake. I promise.
I understand. All right.
Win the game. Here, I'll unlock it for you.
I'm in.
You're in. All right, cool.
So automatically get in.
You are currently reviewing a very weird play. The ball rolled off the wall and went to Felix Pete. Tried to get the force out at second. It looks pretty safe after this review. He never tagged the bag nor the runner, so looks safe to me. And that review was sponsored by Coastal Airlines, our sponsor for a long time here at RBN. Umps are currently looking at their clips to determine their view if it was a out or not. So in this inning, we currently have one out and a runner on first. If the call at second is called out, call is called safe, there will be runners on first and second with one out. So pretty good chance for WVM to try and attempt to get more runs in order to space this out for more innings, you know. Show you guys the call earlier on the foul ball that was pretty controversial. That is Peyton's view, apparently. It bounced on the line. That's why that was called fair. We're awaiting a call from the umpires. Tornado is saying it's dead. Bart said if Charlotte takes the L, all that gassing up Ash did is going to be more deflated than the 2016 Patriots. Okay.
I said
I do-
footballs, as in.
Fam. Well, they have a good chance. I don't think
I mean, they got
this game has been very dead. This game has been horrible. This game has been worse than. It's been an awful game to watch, but
I mean, you don't have the greatest ump in their backfield.
bro, we are waiting for the home runs patiently. Apparently, a pretty big day for row racing on Roblox. I can confirm that because two of my players made me play at 1 p.m. Eastern time. I was asleep. Like row racing. We are still waiting for the call. I don't know what's up with Keaton.
I think he may be on the
Computer may be slow.
Yeah.
That's all I am going to say.
He is on a call with Tornadoes, so.
Bro, Torn left this call. Torn left his commentating duties to go be on a call with the umpires. So keep that in mind, kids. I'm the best I'm the better announcer than Torn. So the call
Kids,
is
if you
going.
like playing real baseball and you like the umpire, don't take anything from Kian.
Okay, yeah. Well, fielder missed the tag at 2, so it's going to be called safe. Hold on, make sure this audio. Spark, can you hear yourself on the stream, bro? Cause like,
I'm not sure, sir.
oh fam, dude, I had you muted. Hold on. Okay, you're unmuted on both devices, so please do not have background noise.
Well, I'm playing 2K in the background, sir.
Oh my gosh! Turn off your television.
Alright, I'm muted.
Oh wait,
But
how was the RBC UK team doing?
oh, I deleted that.
You deleted them, bro. Dude, they were gods, bro.
Literally, Karm was the only god.
Literally posterized. Fucking Carl Anthony Towns, bro.
Who Karm did, right?
Yeah, Carl posterized.
Yeah.
Carl, that was crazy, man. That was funny.
He's only at 81 overall too.
81. The call was safe. There's going to be runners on first and second. Going to be hit. Going to be off the wall. A great read by Ash, but the throw is sus. I don't know.
Wait, is that supposed to be Golden Glove?
That's
no,
supposed to be the. Is that the Golden Glove winner from the ML?
for last
I
year?
believe it is.
I believe it is.
Just kidding. That he got screwed over on that play. That is fine.
That was full of bounce.
These new gloves are very glitchy. Like the ball will get on them. The ball will literally go in the glove, and it'll be.
Yeah, I think that rule about the ball drop play is probably most important.
No, the bouncing rule is literally nullified because the gloves catch the ball, and if the ball's in the air, they'll catch it before it even hits the glove. So I believe the reason the bounce was added is basically nullified because there's no reason the ball bounces and the ball it's quicker.
It looks like Flacco is gonna get PH here. He's gonna be the PH for admin aviation. Just see if they could pull in a run while they're here at the
All
event.
time because his mom is yelling. Checks out.
That's an important time right there, sir. Make sure.
There is currently 1 out in this inning with the bases loaded. AJ is looking to get himself out of this inning, just like he did in the first, after allowing 1 run.
Well,
Josh is waving.
Well, with only 1 out, let's see if he can even escape it.
Oh, possibly. They may need to call a relief pitcher here. He's been walking everybody, but.
Well, it could be him, but
The fielding has been.
Saying that his batting box is a little small. Strike zone's a little small.
Well, he definitely learned from the World Series last year.
Exactly.
Gonna try to drop that with nothing to compact it. Strikes out on a pretty lazy effort, so it's gonna be 2 outs with the bases loaded. He's just about to get out of this.
That was a lazy at bat by
Yeah, bro. He literally just hit backspin. He literally just hit drop tool and literally just stood there. So High Josh is up again. He is currently 2 for 3 with an RBI and a strikeout. Jay, let's look at the amount of strikeouts for these pitchers. Oh, these stats stopped a couple innings ago, so no stats for the pitchers. Sorry, guys.
And here goes West Virginia's best player. I don't think their best overall player right here.
Xavier, you think that's their best player?
Yeah. I would say I believe he's their best fielder. I believe
He's their best, bro.
The West Virginia outfield is not good at all. We can confirm that, correct?
Oh, they're holding a shutout right now.
Well, they're towards the bottom in fielding ability, I would say, but
working right now.
every team has good days, so it seems like they're having a good day for them.
Going to be full count, and this is going to be a borderline pitch. I'd say it would be a strikeout.
And the Keaton is looking for an appeal here.
Low on appeal from Peyton. From Tornado, my apologies.
You know
That
you
is
got
that's a pretty bad call. So he's going to walk in a run. It'll be 2-0 for West Virginia. They're looking to face off against Nass and probably get like hammered.
super hammered. Sorry, correct.
Bro,
that.
I think they get destroyed if they advance.
We all thought Charlotte was for them here, but
Oh, they just haven't had the calls.
that and how many hits has Ash had today?
I think he has like one hit that was like foul. Got a single. They've held him at bay.
So yeah, I think Ash is really a big catalyst for this team because I feel like if Ash can't get anything going, I think what Charlotte might have a problem.
And they need to make sure he's going, especially in the field, because some of his fielding plays this game have not been what we normally see.
Mm-hmm. Whereas you have teams like, let's say, like Mac, let's say, where Alex may not be a catalyst, but he has someone like Crazy Time. AJ has not been for this tournament hasn't been in necessarily great form as you would tend to see from AJ.
Yeah.
I believe in the game versus RBC he didn't have a hit, and I believe in a game. And how many hits does he have this game?
AJ, I think he has 0 hits right now.
So AJ has 0 hits now, and I believe he went hitless also against RBC. So that kind of backup person in Charlotte is not performing, so bad spot.
That's why you need your 3 stars to perform, especially with the new star ratings. These rookies come out, they're gonna be parts of some teams.
Yeah, like especially with teams like my team.
Gonna be hit by Caden, and it's gonna be one hop the wall. Sorry for interrupting you. It's gonna be safe at 1, so another run is going to be an out.
Go down at 1.
I believe if West Virginia should challenge that, because that looked very.
And they are challenging.
They are challenging it, so I will get that replay up for you guys in a second. Did not record it, so I have to go to the stream.
At this time, our replay of the stream is sponsored by Coastal
In a
Airlines.
second.
You gotta love Coastal Airlines, isn't that right, Alex?
Yes, Doug is there, so I love it.
Oh yeah, Doug's definitely watching the stream. So I definitely.
My quality is. What the heck? So it's going to be hit in the center, be fielded by Ash. Throw to first is not on time. He beat him to the. Didn't beat him to the bag, but he beat. Felix totally missed tag or the force out at the base. His back foot was nowhere close to touching it. He tries to come back, but he on the base. I believe that is a safe call. I will slow that down for you guys in playback speed. One time to be hit off the wall. I don't know why this is so blurry right now. A little better on higher quality.
Now while we're here in this intermission, let's give you an update on some basketball games that are happening.
Bro, wait, they're playing?
The Washington Wizards playing against the Orlando Magic.
Are you on 2K or is this actually happening?
No, I'm playing 2K. Dude.
Bro, dude, I thought you were fucking. Never mind. You clown on me. I thought there was actually games going on.
Wizards are losing by 1 to the Orlando Magic in Orlando.
You get
The biggest score right there is Bradley Beal scoring 18 points so far already in the second quarter.
Let's get back on track here. So
at the end of the day,
this looks safe at 1. I believe. Oh, I believe it was called safe.
And I believe the call should be safe. You're right there, buddy.
I do not believe that AJ can throw any higher without throwing it to the bat.
Yeah, it looks like Keaton's strike zone is a little tiny there.
It was very big in the World Series last season, and he got literally like flamed for that. But
Hey, looks like he made a little bit too much improvement, correct?
a little too much, bro. He reverted back to season 7.
Now, when you're
So
looking at this team, Charlotte, what names step out to you as like people you'd like to see contribute as the days go on?
holy wow 05. I think he had a great game in his last game on the Aces. I just think needs
Yeah,
to be more. He needs to be more consistent because this guy literally hit 3 home runs in one game.
and he's always known as a great pitcher as well.
He's been a great pitcher for this team. He's pretty effective, but better players can hit off of him, especially with the drop bat.
Yes, that is true. What and next question? What do you think about the recent transactions that have been going on with West Virginia?
Oh, I think they.
Do you think High Josh has been making the right decisions for?
Well, trying to compile as many picks as possible. I don't really think it's totally necessary because he's got a team of like 6 people here right now. I think he should have just stuck with his picks and tried to get the best player available at his spot because who knows how many games Caden will play. You never know because he hasn't played since season 6 actively. I don't know.
I think the trade for Caden for Felix wasn't a bad one on West Virginia's spot.
It wasn't a bad one, but they moved down in the draft.
But I think if he would have traded straight Felix for Caden, it would have been pretty good because Caden, not as active as Felix, but Caden brings in the pitching that West Virginia does kind of need, with their only notable pitcher being Bixlow and Xavier.
Big Bixlow?
And adding that third pitcher to their team could be quite influential, especially since Bixlow is not always as active.
Yes, I agree with that.
But on the other hand, giving away such a valuable pick as in the second round, the third or fourth pick in the second round, but you can use that on a really decent prospect, whether it was used to get an almost inactive player.
Yes, I agree. So the run will score here. Messed up the scoreboard, man.
And that'll be 3-0 for West Virginia.
Be 3-0. This is a pretty surprising game. Advanced, I do think they will be very big underdogs against a NAS team that will have Carm available pitch.
This is almost a Cinderella story, if I do say so myself.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. But
no one even thought this team would even beat UPS Suns.
Yeah, I think UPS is a good team. I just believe they just didn't. There's some good players, but they didn't mesh together. So it's going to be hit, and Woe is going to totally sell that. And going home to score 2 runs and
2 runs. Oh no! Wait.
It's 1.
He is safe at second.
It's 1. So it's going to be 4-0.
This Charlotte team is looking worse than the season 8 crosscutters.
Crosscutters? The season 8 crosscutters were a thing.
Yeah, remember Reckless owned that team?
I barely played in season 8. I was like on Omaha.
Yeah, but they're looking like the crosscutters out here with this chaotic outfield. And
he literally was running in and collected the tools. All right, so there's going to be 2 outs. High Josh goes for a drop bat. He's going to play off the wall. Ashley's going to get it, and he's going to be safe at 1. And yet another run scores. It's going to be 5-0 for the favor of West Virginia. I believe this all stemmed the same problem, bro. Like the strike zone. What is doo-doo?
I do not believe my eyes.
Someone changed. It's not good. We're going to have some time to get the runs back. But we're going to need to score at least 2 in the next inning to make it a feasible comeback. Now up is Admin Aviation, who was earlier pinch hit for. The ball is called. This has been a very interesting turn of events. He's going to throw that one in there. It's going to be a strike. But for the first time, for the few times today, AJ has gotten a strike without having to throw it at a bat. Oh, another one, though. Okay, 0-2. That looked low there. It's going to be 1-2. After the first two strikes are fired in. We're waiting the pitch. Should challenge him here. This is one of their weaker hitters. Time is called by Admin Aviation. They're saying, what? Interference? What? Tornado is on his stuff again, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't know what kind of substances Tornado eats or drinks to make him this loony, but
This
I want
loony, yeah.
I want some of whatever he's taking. And there's Felix getting a little angry.
This is not good.
I have a question for you, Alex. It's kind of an interesting question.
Go on.
As we know, Ash has not won a ring yet in RB. Do you think that do you think he's a little bit crazy? Because the definition of crazy is you're doing the same thing over and over again.
I do not believe he's crazy. I think he's just had people in his way every time he has gotten close.
I would say, but you think he's crazy for having the same almost every single season?
The same team? No, he's got some good players, but I just think, well, maybe he's a little crazy, but I just think his players are good. They just don't blend as a team. He brought some good people, and he's got Bag, Felix in here, and he's got Whoa. They weren't on his team last year. I think they just have to show up and help. AJ, I don't know if he's going to be the same player he was, but he's still good. But I just think it has to be a team effort.
Well, I would say generally, Charlotte looks the same every year. Generally,
but I'm just saying this team does not look as good as previous seasons. It doesn't look like a team that's going to shut you out in the field.
That is true.
Or hit lights out or 5 runs a game.
Well, I think one person that did contribute to that in the past years was really big was Guess Rizzo for Charlotte.
Especially after they lost him after following season 8. I just think they need to find something they're good at and then use it. Set it as their main focus. Like, for example, I'd say Mac is good at fielding, so we just the field as a tool to get outs and then hit more.
So you're saying that Charlotte has not yet to find their identity as
I don't think they have an identity as of yet because they still play as a single. All their players are playing as a single mind. You got to really play together
as one cohesive unit.
One cohesive unit, yes, sir. So it's going to be out at 1 following a full count swing by Felix Pete. I just think once they find their identity, whether it be fielding, hitting, that like strikeout based pitching, just need to once they find it, they're going to be on a roll. I think they're already favorites. Even if they play like this, I think they'd still win the RL, considering how weak the division is as a whole.
Ooh, and give me a second. That was like a stance by wow.
Yeah, well, but although they are losing to a team in their division right now, I think it's just a one-time thing for West Virginia. I don't think they'll play like this every game. Especially with the players they have that aren't notably the most consistent people in this league, which is what you really want when you're playing a 24-game season. You're going to need those people to hit at least 400 and just contribute on base and give people like Ash and AJ their best shot at hitting some home runs when they're on base.
Yeah, because if I was asked somebody like Ash, it would suck for me to have to, always be the one to put in the work.
Yeah, and that's something that a lot of team owners can associate with, but that's the reason you're a team owner. You're supposed to build a team.
Not me.
Ah, fam. All right, so it's going to be 2 outs following that
No,
on one
I
swing.
think they're bringing that back because that is
Oh,
that is
my apologies. They're currently calling it
calling
a
Ella.
late swing. Considering how odd the umping has been today, it is not surprising me that this is currently. You can obviously tell that one side is getting more calls than the other. I'll just leave that there.
I wouldn't say it's necessarily biasing, more as in just
Like whatever, like
yeah, just unfavorable. I wouldn't say even unfavorable umping. I would just say
not go in the way,
I wouldn't even call it unlucky. I would just say more as like a
So
I guess
what was going to
unfavorable calls going their way.
yeah,
It's a
what
day.
was going to strike out, and that's going to be 2 outs. So the play did not matter before. Ash is going to come up looking for a base hit, trying to get runners into scoring position so that they can have a feasible attempt next inning to score some more runs and at least tie up the game and force extra innings.
A home run here would be perfect for this team.
Well, it's still 1-5. You're not doing it. It would give you some momentum, sure, but it's not going to do anything for you. Really, it's just like 1 run. Like really, you want hits when you're down. You want these
That
hits.
is
You want
true.
hits. She should really try to drop that here. Maybe he's gonna challenge him. He has to challenge him. Like there's no reason not to.
Oh, and that might be out at 1.
You got to be ready
That
when he
is-
does that. That's gonna be out at 1. So this is gonna change the inning to top 5. You got to be expecting that because no, he's gonna challenge. He's 5 runs up on you. You gotta.
And honestly, right here, if I was West Virginia, I wouldn't be in the mood of just trying to close this game out. I would be in the mood to try to run the score up even higher because with a team like Charlotte, things can flip really
You never
quick.
know. They can take. You can walk 2 people, hit a home run. Like
I think if I would have to compare Charlotte to any team, it would be the Kansas City Chiefs football. They can just light up the score in a minute, and like you're losing all of a sudden.
sometimes, as has been shown today, defense is the best offense.
That is true with what you said has been a great performance by the West Virginia outfield, which necessarily isn't the best outfield in the league.
They've had a pretty good performance, and it shows in the scoreboard with 0 runs allowed so far to a very strong Charlotte team. You got to figure that out. There hasn't been a home run for them really. It's just been bad fielding that's plagued them, and you're not getting the calls on the mound. That's what you need to back up your pitcher.
That is true.
Because you can't strike out people when the zone is literally terrible.
2 meters. I'm at 2 inches wide and 2 inches tall.
Studs. It's gonna be a full count here for Xavier, I believe. Gonna pitch this one, and that's gonna be right under his bat. That should be a strikeout, and it is. So it's gonna be 1 out in this frame. Great pitch by AJ, looking to really not redeem himself, but show he's not washed. That showed that he's not washed up.
Like Doug.
He's not old. Doug did hit a home run today, bro. So just don't talk smack. Well, it was called out of box. My apologies. It was called out of box.
How did he bat today? What did he go?
Bro, he literally hit a bomb.
How did he? What was his actual?
It's pretty good. I don't know. It was like 300.
AFK. Oh, that's an out right there.
That's an out. He would have been safe, but he went around. He went behind the base.
If he would have kept going straight, I would have been safe by him.
He kind of just tailed at the end, and that's gonna matter. That's gonna make all the difference. Flacco is gonna go with his infamous bat facing wrong way stance. I have no clue.
Facing the wrong way stance.
This stance has contributed a lot to teams in the past, especially back when Squeaker literally just swung randomly with the stance and hit a home run into left field.
This is the old gen stance right here.
It works sometimes. It's not very consistent, but it can if you use it, if you know how to use it, it could work for you.
And there's a ball hit into
Pretty dead ball. I'd assume that's going to be out. Flacco throws the ball in frustration.
So 3 more outs is what stands between West Virginia and the championship final.
I'd never figure we would be saying that.
I never thought I was even here.
So now up we have AJ. He's probably looking for a hit into the gap around this area. High Josh may get him, but the bounce off the wall it's yet to be seen how good he. Just looking for hits here. It's going to be low, 1-0. Going to throw another one. He's going to take a swing at that. He's going to miss. So it's going to be a 1-1 count. Back up. This should be a ball, 2-1. Back up again. I'd say it's probably another ball, but all right. Pyre agrees with me. He's going to back up again. That's the result he needed. So they're going to have a runner on base. With bag up, who needs to continue the chain and get runners. You need to load the bases up and then start rotating. Just start moving them in. Single, 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 or a home run even.
Yeah, kind of like what West Virginia did that one.
The last inning, yeah, West Virginia, and that's how they have 5 runs currently. It's going to be safe at 1 after an attempted pickoff by Caden. Ball 1-0. Should have swung at that. It would have been hammered, but it's going to be a ball apparently. Okay. Sometimes you need to really attack, maybe. That's me. Strike. Barely. Okay. 1-2 count. Throw that. It's probably in again, but
Looks like inside, yeah.
that looked into me, but it's going to be called a ball. He's getting pinched because he doesn't want to end the game on a bad note. You already know these guys are going straight to RBC General chat after this if they lose.
You already know how the chats will be popping if probably.
Bro. After you get yelled at after you get yelled at, bro.
There'll be
Oh.
words and friends spotting old friends, everything.
Bro, it's not a good look sometimes, to be honest.
I think what we need to initiate in RBC is a way to box.
Complain peacefully. I don't know. I'd like that.
We need a box where we can just box our instead of having this
box.
Yeah, maybe like IRL meetup. We could just fight each other. That would be pretty
fight. Yeah, definitely.
That'd be perfect for our.
Come to my house.
Yeah, just be like, hey, meet at this spot, and we'll fight each other for our. Hey, I lost the game, and I'm angry at your umping. I challenge you to a fight.
I think Peyton would be severely outnumbered.
Severely outnumbered. Would you say he'll be dead by the end of the?
I'd say he'd be severely injured in the hospital.
I would think so too. And with the coronavirus, I don't think you want to be in the hospital.
He's not gonna have it. There's no room for him there.
No room.
So on the full count.
Is he gonna die in the streets? I guess.
Yeah, bro, he's gonna die in Philadelphia.
Die in Philly.
It's gonna be a full count, and it's gonna be another walk. Charlotte. That's pretty close. So there's gonna be 2 runners on. Charlotte's making a late push here.
Caden not looking so hot right now.
Yeah, bro, it's not good. Spart apparently just left the call for no reason. So it's going to be a play ball for Felix. Welcome back, Spartan.
I am back. Sorry about that. I clicked the wrong call.
The wrong call. Yes, that happens. 1-0. It's going to be another low pitch.
By everyone's favorite caramel mushroom.
Or mushroom? What? He's been doing schoolwork for like the past few days. He's like a ghost. 2-1.
Nah, he hasn't been doing schoolwork. He's been doing other.
He's been playing Modern Warfare.
Maybe.
2-2. Felix, that's going to be another ball. I'd say the bases are loaded. Well, oh, my apologies. It's going to be a full count.
That's another ball. The bases are loaded. If I were Caden, I would just give the pitcher the meat because, I want to get out of here, game.
Pretty low. I'd say that's... Mom is going crazy. Huh? It's gonna be another walk. It's 3 straight walks in a row. He's having some tough times finding the zone.
The question is, what zone?
What zone? Zone has disappeared, unfortunately, it seems. Just like it happened in the earlier game today. I can say from experience.
I sense a tiny bit of bias coming from that one.
Oh man. It's pure salt.
Pure salt?
Yeah, bro, I'm pretty salty about that, man. So Woe's gonna be up. He's looking to you're gonna need you're gonna need one run. Ow 05. My apologies, okay? I do not know how to pronounce every name.
It's literally 3 letters, buddy.
Because some of you have difficulties making names that can actually be pronounced.
Can you pronounce my name?
Spartans, yes, but it's very unreasonable to say the whole thing. Why would I do that? All right, so it's going to be 1-1. It's going to swing. It's going to be a weak contact. It's going to be fielded by admin. This may be a double play.
And
He's
no,
gonna
that's
beat
1 out.
Going to beat it at first. So it's going to be 5-1. 1 out. I just messed this up, didn't I? Crap. All right. It's going to be 1 out. It's a pretty good start for Charlotte. The bases, I believe, there's 3 and 2.
And Ash right here, if you can get a home run, this team's right back in it. This is a dangerous spot if you're West Virginia. You have their best batter up to the plate, and he can easily home run a pitch.
You gotta be patient here though, because if you try to do too much, you're gonna screw up. Be a ball on the first pitch, 1-0. It's a good spot. He tries to swing, but it's gonna be over his bat on the pivot. Be another walks up, and it's gonna be another bait pitch. So it's gonna be 2-1. Great spot here. And
3-1.
he may just walk him. Unless he tries to go hit off of his bat. It's gonna go to the gap. And he messes it. He misses it. So there's going to be another run scored for Charlotte. It's going to be 5-2 after a weird hit, but it works out for Ash.
I think currently that's a bad play by the left fielder there.
Yeah, it's not.
The shortstop kind of jumped over the ball there.
Oh, the center fielder could have had it, but it was the wrong read.
But it's Hi Josh.
Hi Josh. Yeah, he talks. Matt. He talks a lot, but.
He talks a lot, but hey, he's winning, so I guess
he's winning. I guess you have that right sometimes.
Hey, if he wins this game, he has the right to talk.
Yeah, AJ's gonna give him a 1-1 count. Take another ball for a 2-1. Great spot again. It's gonna be another ball. I'd say that's low.
That's 3-1 right there.
And he gets screwed over. Backs up again. That's me, bro. That's a strikeout. Oh, wow. Okay. Feels the need to go to a full count. Be hit.
Oh, that's not gone.
Right to center. Hi, Josh messes this up. Never mind. So it's going to be 2 outs.
The last
the runners on second and third.
If I was Ash, I would call the PH here and PH myself in.
That's not the way. It's a preseason tournament, bro.
Hey, but I don't want to lose to West Virginia. I don't care. I do what I need to. And
got a pretty good option though.
Oh, and here goes the time.
The season 9 owner himself, Bagda King, who owned the Alaska Aces, who lost in the RLCS. But there will be no pinch hit here. Very interesting decision.
Bag right here.
Gonna try to get himself in a good count. You can't do too much, as I've been saying. He's gonna swing at that. It's gonna be there. Out at.
Oh, and that's
and he missed it. He missed it. He missed it. It's gonna be 5-3.
That's gonna be 5.
Runner 5-4.
It's extras. He threw it inside of the. He threw it into the batter
That has been crazy. They have been starting a comeback. Keep in mind, people, that they can walk off with a home run.
Here is a walk off for Charlotte. What did I tell you?
Fam. I already said good teams can come back from this.
And I told you, this Charlotte team is dangerous. They can very easily get back in almost any game. And
I think Asherly needs to swing here. I think when you're so admin is one, but when
and if you're West Virginia, you play gaps, I believe here.
Play gaps, yeah, you gotta play gaps because if you don't want this guy at second to score from a single. So it's going to be a drop
Next
batted. He's going to
swing.
miss it. 0-1. Are we going to see choke slammer?
Are we going to see ass slammer? Ass slammer?
It's going to be 1-1. He's going to swing. Oh, that's gone. Oh, never mind. I was hoping.
An
Oh, he
ass
misses it. Bag is going to go. Bag is going to
He's-
go. He's going to stay. So it's going to be runners on the corners with 2 outs after a botched play by High Josh in the outfield. It's not loaded. It's 3 and 1 and 3. All right. So next up we have Woe, who I have said needs to be a big part of this team in order for them to have success. Been trying to find consistency for a few seasons, especially hitting. But there's now a possibility for him to really show what he can do. It'd be a low ball, 1-0. Yeah, bat. I think he's gonna swing here. He's gonna
That
take. He's gonna
hit?
swing. It's
Off the
off the
and it's a tie
wall.
game.
The game's tied.
Actually,
Ash is gonna go for 3. He throws it home. There's a
That-
runner at 3, and it's now
bad.
tied.
That is a bad throw right there. by
That is a terrible decision. They are falling apart.
And one hit here. with
One hit
Ash
here
throwing
ends the
back.
game.
One hit here, that's the game. Yeah.
You're gonna need if Black admin is ejected, and now they only have 3 players right now for this crucial at bat. They have a left center field and a right center field. Flacco just went AFK.
And Caden is dead.
Caden is currently nobody knows where he went. Oh, he left the game, so they're going to have to
Wow.
use a relief pitcher and use center field only.
And who is that stepping up to the plate? That mulatto looking sir right there. Is that the rotating pitcher right there? I Spartans I.
Nah, fam, you can't sub though. Don't sub.
Nah, I can't sub. Regardless.
I do not have mod. I'm very disappointed. I would hope that this game would hurry up because I have not eaten. I don't know what word is it? I have not had a meal this whole day. I've literally played my game and then commentated and streamed this game. So I am very hungry and I would like this game to be
You
over.
are famished, aren't you, buddy? You would like.
I have had 1 Pop-Tart.
You would like some nourishment, wouldn't you, buddy?
Dude, I'm like, I don't want to say it, but you already know what I'm trying.
Vitamin C, some vitamin D, some vitamin.
Pause, man. I don't need vitamins. I need like chicken, bro. I'm hungry.
What are you, black now?
Nah, fam. Dude, that white people chicken is great. Oh, bro, get off the mound. You're not subbing, kid. Get out of here.
I just struck out Ash though. So.
Well, that happens a lot. I don't know why you're bragging.
Did you strike out Ash before?
Yes, I believe, but he has also probably hit a home run multiple times off of me. So I can't speaking.
He said he's also hit multiple home runs off.
I have also hit multiple home runs of him there.
That is true. As we're waiting for a pitcher to come for West Virginia.
It's currently ownership state of High Josh, so it should take a little bit of time.
Jennifer only with Xavier out there and Josh on the mound.
Play should be at 1.
Josh.
Play. If they throw home, I am going to have a big problem with their strategy.
I believe they're gonna throw home here, but
If they throw home, I'm literally going to. I don't even know, but I'm going to have a big problem with the ownership and the leadership. Who would throw home on a center field only, 2 outs?
me, of course.
Well, that's something you would do because you're dense, but
Because I'm what?
'cause you're dense, you're stupid,
I'm
You're-
dead.
you're dumb, dumb.
Wow, that is.
You're awaiting
something an
the
abusive husband would do.
You're awaiting the pitch, and they do not realize that Flacco is currently AFK, making his schemes, whatever they call them, for
He said, "Eject Flacco, please."
High Josh is asking for Flacco to be ejected. He is refusing to play. This is a classic Flacco move. It is screwing over West Virginia. He's about to get released from his 8th team in at least 2 seasons.
Problem, not ours.
AJ is also currently going full toxic mode, trying to pull out this win.
I've never seen AJ toxic before, but hey, there's a first time for everything, isn't it?
He preached when he was my coach. He preached being truthful, and now he is hoping for center field only. Someone is AFK.
He said, "Okay, I'm done with my car."
Is done. He made his paint thing in literally. Oh, he's pitching now. Okay. So he resets, and I believe that.
I believe here he's gonna give a straight meat to Ash and 30.
You think he's gonna throw the game?
That would be a Flacco move if he did.
It would be another classic Flacco move. He has many moves that he can perform, such as vanishing on his team, showing inactivity, and then
batting with facing the opposite way,
forcing release, threatening to DDoS on the Discord. All right, sorry, we have to.
This team is full of classic moves. Would you not say so, myself?
Oh,
you have the Xavier. I'm stealing people's accounts. We have the High Josh getting exiled for like 7 times, and we have the classic Flacco. I think Flacco's the most classic out of the 3, honestly.
He is hoping. He is saying, "Oh my." So we are currently looking at this Discord right now, and you will see what Admin Aviation is currently typing. I will not repeat it on stream because it is fairly inappropriate.
Let's see what our favorite outfit is typing. He says, Keaton likes crackers. Oh, what a waste of a snack.
Flacco is going to go pick off at third, but AJ is going to be safe. The first pitch is right to his bat. It's going to be a late swing. Called by the umpire. Be out at 1 anyway. He got bailed out by that. Spartan, can you go away? Interfering with the play. All right, it's going to be 0-1. Flacco is looking for a strikeout or weak contact that will make an easy out at 1.
If I'm Ash, I hit straight center field here, no matter what. No.
He swings at a low pitch. Oh no! It's currently selling.
Are we gonna get a choke of Aslimer? Is Aslimer gonna choke here?
I believe that's a 1. This is gonna be a 1-2 count after the inside pitch. Call the ball. Oh, he's gonna swing. Fair. It's right to Xavier, and he sells. He sells. That's game. Game. He sold. Oh my God! It's gonna be game. So Charlotte comes back in the last inning by scoring 5 runs.
And just as you were talking about how well teams out, they choke.
That was a sell, my guy. Oh my God. Do not believe he broke the curse. As long as I'm here. No, I'm kidding. But that will mean that Charlotte is playing Spartans in the final game at Flyers Park, probably tomorrow or the day after. Should be a very exciting game.
Mr. Doug saying West Virginia won that game. And here's High Josh in general saying, "Release me now. I told you to RP me, but you decide to let Caden sell. This is why I cannot function with you. You're trash. Your coach is trash. When I tell you to do something, you do it. You do not question me." Flacco trying to control supreme domain over West Virginia.
Supreme domain, yes, sir. All right, so we are going to wrap this up. I would like to thank everyone for tuning in and watching the stream.
Thank you all.
Hope you all have a good night from me and from the rest of the RBN and Spartan, who is also here, as you have been hearing him all game. All right. See you guys, and thanks for watching the stream. Final here is 6-5. Charlotte wins on a walk-off. Good night, everybody.